لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك.
When the Prophet tells us or advises us, تابعوا بين العمرة إلى العمرة والحج إلى الحج, perform umrah, the minor hajj, another umrah between that and this, and further on going into the performance of hajj, the mandatory lifetime hajj, and also if possible the voluntary when possibly made. And then the Prophet tells us an interesting concept, فَإِنَّهُمَا يَنْفِيَانِ الْفَقْرَ وَالذُّنُوبِ, that these two acts of worship, they nullify the poverty or the concept of being in need, materialistically speaking, and spiritually speaking, وَالذُّنُوبِ, and the sins of an individual, of a believer. And then the Prophet gives a metaphor of how this process happens. كما ينفي الكير خبث الحديد والذهب والفضة, as does the process of incineration when they want to purify iron or gold or silver. They incinerate it, and all the extras are filtered out, and then the pure gold comes out. The pure gold comes out. This is how the Prophet ﷺ explains to us how Umrah and Hajj have the effect of purifying the believer from both the state of being in need or the state of poverty, and also how this act of worship will purify oneself from the sins and the mistakes and the faults that have fallen in their lives prior. And this is clear, alhamdulillah, how the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ tells us that the end result of Hajj, the Hajj which is mabrur, as we discussed and mentioned in Surah or in Salat al-Jum'ah today in the prayer, that Hajjun mabrur laysa lahu jaza'un illa al-Jannah, that performing an accepted Hajj, there is no other reward that suffices this except Jannah. And this is the sought after objective of every one of us that have come here, every Muslim, every believer. The end result is to wind up, inshallah, in Jannah by the will, the mercy, and the favors of Allah Azza wa Jal.
لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا